That's where he's at. Alzim, you hear like a rat scream that stops after 1.5 seconds. But I guess you also see it.
Does Led still have his rock with the light?
Yeah, let's say he still has the rock with the light. So you now see that there was this ledge like off to the side that was hidden by some like let's say some stalagmites, and now Led is hanging off of it, and there are 2 rats kind of like
Also hanging on to him?
No. One they got knocked off. One was hanging on, but got flung off when he hung onto the ledge. There's 2 which are nipping at his hands.
Ooh, classic. All right. Well, my first thought is, boy, Light's childhood memory is weak when it comes to how dangerous this tunnel was.
I know, right?
This is one of those things where, like, when you remember things you did as a child and you show back up as adults, it's like, wait a minute, we were playing at this ledge where we could have fallen onto the highway? It's like...
We used to throw the giant rats down the hole for fun.
No, you know what?
But they were only this big.
I'll bet it was all the random stuff you threw off the ledge that fed the rats to the gigantic size that they became now.
I was imagining like the you flushing the goldfish down the toilet.
Yes.
We were just always throwing mice down the hole, but they were this big.
Oh, that's right. Every single time your parents would buy you these cute little rats as like babies, as pets, and you didn't like them, and you tossed them over the ledge, and eventually you just tossed a mating pair. It's like, well, that's it.
Only the strongest survived.
Okay, that is an 11 this time to
Nice.
axe
Oh, you're
one of the
axing.
rats on.
Okay. All right, you go up and you ask the rat a question.
I was waiting for that
Why
to
are
happen.
you biting my friend?
Good question.
Obligatory axe
That
jokes.
question would do 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Okay, so that rat.
Yes, get forcefully.
Wait, you're on a quest, right?
Yes. Oh,
You
plus
got a
1d4.
1d4.
I forgot about my quest damage. Plus 4 more, so
Sweet.
10 points of damage.
You're there's a splitting debate to your question.
Ooh. I keep the half of the tail so I can swing it like a...
Yeah. So the rat is now in 2 parts because it couldn't agree
Nice.
on how to answer the question.
Your question leads to a dichotomy.
Yeah.
Of
As
rats.
the rat is now in 2 parts.
Look at all these smart,
There's
intelligent
one rat
demons.
left, and now it's light. You see that you don't get a good see of what's like a sight of what's going on, but Alzim is just kind of lumbered through the tight corridor, and you hear the slam and the squish of an axe hitting dirt.
Can
You do know
I see...
That Alzim has not been neglecting leg day. Nor his crunches.
Yeah, sure. Let's say you can see that there's one more rat.
Can I see lead?
No.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to press forward and swing my butt once more.
Okay.
Well,
There's
swing
a
my
lot of-
butt
I
right
know.
at that rat.
Inspired by Alzim's.
You gotta
Yeah.
show off.
This
Is this still at a -1?
Yes.
Luckily, that is still an 11.
Yeah, thinking this
Doesn't
YouTube can
matter.
roll today.
Do I want to add extra damage? Yes. Okay, so is it a... I put myself in harm's way to deal what?
An extra D6.
D6. All right.
Wow.
Light is nothing if not over the top. 11 points of damage.
All right, yeah, that's enough to slam. You slam the rat, and it gets knocked off the ledge, and it tumbles down
I
for
watch it go past.
just 1 second of rat screaming because it had higher speed going off the edge.
Okay.
Alzim! Help!
Oh, I
Do
figured
I
you
get
would just
hurt
pull
in the
yourself out.
process? Okay.
I don't know if that's by the rules, but I like that if you put yourself in danger. I'm not gonna bother.
Stub your toe.
Yeah, that's what I
It
would
could
have
bite
to
me
do.
as I'm throwing it off the ledge.
Or just be like, you hit yourself with the spear. Like, let's not do that.
I'm gonna do
Hit
that
your
big
hand on the
thing
sword.
in shows where I grab lead by the collar and just pull him very easily over the top,
Nice.
but whenever it happens, you can tell it's been super CGI'd.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's like-
All right, well, we have a super CGI
Oh.
scene, and then you're brought back.
Wow. Oh, it isn't one of those things where they just like change to so many camera angles. You know, it's been staged.
yes.
You now back on top of the ledge, and you can see that there's a ledge, and it goes pretty deep.
It just goes, well,
I don't
Thank you.
remember the rats being that large in my childhood.
Should
Well-
have mentioned the ledge where you fall to your death.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Just a small ledge.
if it hadn't been for the rats, we would never have even noticed it, right? It would have been fine. Any more surprises up here, Light?
Well, I didn't expect the rats to be here, so I don't know.
So there'll be
honestly.
true surprises.
Yes.
Delightful.
Okay, so you
Right.
start.
Pick up my light rock.
Nice. You start going up the caves, and there's not a whole lot more action going on. There's probably only one family of rats. You don't encounter any more rat poop. There are a couple more ledges off into nowhere as you go up there. Eventually, you reach a light. What was it that you had to do to get into the secret tunnel? Was it just like part of the
So
ruins?
I think that the secret tunnel was part of the blacks. It was like led into the back of the blacksmith's area.
Oh, okay.
So there's probably like a.
Well, the secret tunnel goes into the
Oh, it goes in
ruins
the
tower.
main. Oh, it goes in the tower. That's right.
Could it like pop out in an enchanted mirror?
Just to do that in the mirror.
Yeah, why not? Like it's like a
It's
like
a ruined
attached to the wall.
tower. I
Yeah.
Sure, we could just.
I
make
think
it an
we cleared
illusion.
off.
If,
We
it's
haven't
up to
seen
you.
that much magic yet.
That's
so
true.
I
It's
think
kinda-
I think we're
kinda
gonna keep
magic.
it. I think basically the tower was ruined, or the tower collapsed, but the passageway was fine. So they cleared the rocks out from on top of the like secret door or whatever, and then they put in some fake rocks to make it look. So there's like a door that spins, and it's like fake rocks on both sides. So you have to
Oh,
know where
okay,
to push
okay.
it in the right place.
All right. Okay.
So I like go up to what appears to be just a stone wall, except maybe to the dwarf, and then just like push it in the right place, and we spin around.
All right. So you spin around and you find yourself at the bottom of a ruined tower.
Maybe like down in the basement level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'd say this area. Let's say it's called just another ruined storeroom. That's how all our secret
Sure.
tunnels will end up in. There's a couple of like.
It's a reused set.
Yeah. A couple decrepit crates. There's a couple empty bags. When you enter, a rat disappears into some rubble.
Somebody watching the footage points out that if you look in the background, you can see the chains that were
Yeah,
used
that's
from the
yeah.
last.
That the props department didn't clear out.
You see in another corner that there's like a pile of rat poison.
Oh.
And then there's some old stone steps that go up.
All right, so if we follow these steps, I can't think what did we decide was the nursemaid's name?
Helga.
Helga. I can't think that Helga would ever have been moved out of her room. She's been there ever since I was a child, so we'll just sneak around there. Yes, and my father's always been one to be very strict and unchanging, so I doubt he will have changed the way the guards move in 3 years. If you'll follow me.
All right. So you start walking up the cold stone stairs, and after like a couple, like 2 levels, I'd say, it goes up to the kind of the what's it called? The outside. It's part of the tower kind of fell off of the main part of the keep, and the ruined part of the tower here is on this like kind of grassy part of the hill. You see on the hill the stones of the tower just left there to just sit and decay. The door that would have led in from the keep to the tower has been boarded up from the inside. Oh, you also hear like faint conversation. You can't make out what they're talking about, but you do
Is
hear
it
voices.
coming from the other side?
Coming from the others. The
Other side of the
inside
door?
of the keep on the other side of the
Okay.
bowl. Like it's like an archway that's kind of just have boards on the inside.
Okay. I could remove these boards. I don't know how loud it will be.
Well, do we hear the sounds from just inside the boards? Like,
It's not like just inside the boards because
Oh.
if it was someone on the other side of the boards, you'd be able to hear them clearly. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
you hear that there is conversation happening nearby the boards.
oh, okay.
Down the corridor or something.
All right.
Would you know whether or not on the other side of these wooden boards is another room or like a hallway where people would just turn and immediately see us?
There are many hallways in the Novavich estate. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Specifically, there's a hallway near the kitchen. There she is.
Oh, is this sooner than usual?
Well, yeah, because we don't change it. We don't change the time for daylight savings.
Oh.
Yeah, we did that once, and it was like.
She was very confused.
Yeah.
What? Your cat is not on daylight savings time?
No, not at.
You know, it almost sounds like it's saying cuckoo, but it's not.
It's piggy, piggy, piggy. She is our.
Do you guys?
Cat.
Wait, did you record that?
Oh, okay. Because I'm like,
That's Amber saying it.
oh, okay.
Yeah, we were trying to think of fun things to say because it's not as loud as the old food machine, and
Yeah.
we want to make sure that she would hear it. Because if she's on the other side, if she's in our bedroom asking for food, we want to make sure she hears it and goes over here. Because sometimes when you're on the other side of the apartment, it'll go off. She doesn't know about it. She's still screaming at you for food, and you have to be like, "All right, Keeney, let's go," and like walk over to her and show her that there's food right there. Good job.
I think we have this conversation every episode.
Yeah, maybe.
I also want to point out that Amber's voice saying "piggy, piggy, piggy" on there sounds just like the default voice you would expect a machine to have had pre-programmed into it. So it's like, oh,
Piggy, piggy,
If
piggy.
she ever needs a job,
as the
she
machine
gets
voice
the
on it.
default machine voice.
So,
All right, I'm gonna attempt to just pull these off
What?
with my pure strength.
There we go. I was
Wow.
hoping you would use it. Gotta add those things.
Gotta
in.
use
You got
my
the-
Ben
you
Bars
have the
lift
ability.
gates.
And
I'm gonna-
part of it is doing it silently.
Yes. And if I get this correctly, I can choose a couple, and we'll find out.
All right, go ahead and do it.
I'm
Ben
very
bars
excited.
break gates.
Ben Bars lift gates. Of course.
You used
That
up
is
all your
where I
powers
roll.
and your Howard skills.
Oh.
That is a
This is
6.
gonna be very exciting.
All right.
That
I
is-
gotta figure out GM move.
Ooh.
I didn't. Man, when designing this, I could have just thought of like GM moves just in general when I know the roll's gonna be made. That would have been smart. That's probably how you play this game.
So I could pull
That's
one
bad.
piece off, and the very first piece could just crack loudly, and it's still not open.
Yeah,
or
I
I,
mean,
could fall
I'll
through
just-
the floor.
I'll just do the obvious one, which is you immediately start to like push, and this is weaker wood than you thought. It's rained. It's been rotting a little, and you're stronger than you think. You immediately just like push it, and it
and
just
fall through. Or
yeah, that's kind of exciting, isn't it? Well, no, I don't want to give you that because that's giving you a success because that'd be like
oh yeah.
So you push off the first piece of wood,
Uh-huh.
and it breaks loudly. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's that right mix of half run, half
Yep.
fresh, and so just you hear each fiber break. The pieces just fall onto the ground and they clatter. And from within, you hear someone say, "Hey, what was that? What was that noise? Hey, Johnson, go down the hallway. See what's going on."
Shit, around the corner.
That was much louder than I expected.
Is there any place to hide?
Is there?
I mean, you're kind of on the side of a hill.
Do we have to run back to the broken tower? How far?
Never
of a distance is it?
retreat.
I mean, it's like 2 floors down.
Oh.
You're in the broken tower. Imagine like
Oh.
this is the door from the keep into
Oh,
the
the tower is
Right.
actually oh, okay. I
So
thought
is
it
it
was
just
a
the top of the tower that's
Oh.
broken off?
Okay, I see.
Yeah, I guess we should spiral back down.
Yeah, we should definitely pull back because unless you want to kill your father's like henchman.
I mean, I could also just say,
I'm back.
I'm back.
Oh, you can
I'm
stick your
back.
head and go, I'm back.
however, judging by the reception, it does appear that I have changed a lot as
Let's
we're
go, yeah,
going
we-
backwards.
Yeah, we don't have time
Okay,
to talk
so
about
you
this.
start heading down the bottom of the tower to the bottom of the tower. Okay. Yeah, you reach the bottom and you hear the guard start yelling out. He said something like, "This has been broken. I knew this. And he yells out, and someone comes over. It's like, I knew this was a point of entry. I knew we should have boarded it up. And he yells at some orders. Just comes and saying like, get around the ground. We need to make a perimeter. You there? Get some fresh wood. We're gonna have to block this up better.
Quick, Alzim or Led, do you have one of the sigils of the Church of the Sun?
Oh. Do we?
I
You still
do.
got yours,
We'll
right?
plant it. We'll plant it, and they'll think that someone from the encampment is responsible. Or is it
That's a
your
good
holy
idea.
symbol?
It is
That
my
you-
holy symbol.
Hey, wait, is
It's
it
like-
the thing you channel divinity through or whatever? I thought we had a couple extras.
Well, the thing is that
because you had
I
the
have,
Inquisitors
Okay, so-
and you had the regular one that we pulled
You have-
off of the guy.
We have one extra one from the cultist in the cave.
The cult, yeah.
The
that guy.
Inquisitor one was destroyed.
Yes. So we still have the one from the guy in the cave.
Sure, I will leave behind the one from the guy in the cave.
Okay.
I can't give up my own.
Okay. And
All
then
right.
we shall retreat.
Are you retreating back into the caves, or are you going to hang out at the bottom of the tower?
Well, hang out at the bottom. Keep an eye on those stairs.
Yes.
We want to go far enough so that if they find the little trinket we leave behind, that they will not see us if they find that. Like, we don't want to be like just peeking around the edge or something. We want to be far enough away that if they continue to pursue downwards, we have time to move back into the cave.
Yeah, we can hear their steps on
Yeah,
the
without them catching up.
Okay. So you wait down there a moment, and after like 5-10 minutes, you hear the noise of activity, and it sounds like a pair of people. They're kind of like they're doing regular orders, like, hey, I'll go look over there. You go look over there. And there's some milling about. And one goes like, oh, hey, I found something. Found it. Look, it's one of our symbols. One of our things. What's that guy? What's this doing here? I don't know, man. Maybe one of our guys. Why did they run away? Why are they working here? I don't know, man. I just found the symbol. Don't yell at me.
Oh my god.
Wait. So these are
Oh my gosh, it's
these are
Bernie from
members
South
of
Jersey.
the order?
Yeah.
He's the worst.
Hey, all right. Well, go look down the stairs. Yeah, all right, boss. I'll look down there. Maybe we'll be more. Maybe he was hiding down there. I don't.
We should throw a rat up there.
Just
Like-
just look down the Brangle. Sure thing, boss. And you hear some footsteps of a heavy man stepping down the stairs towards the bottom of the tower.
Okay.
All right.
I
You step out and say, "Why, hello there. I'm lost." And you hit him over the head when he is surprised.
Instead, I will just step out and hit him over the head when he's surprised to see me.
That's also a good plan.
Okay, so what's the plan?
So
yeah, we're gonna
I'm going
hide around the
we're
corner.
gonna hide around the corner, and as soon as Bramble from South Jersey shows up, I'm gonna turn around and say, "Bramble, it's me, Alzim." And then in that brief moment, I'm gonna conk him in the head.
Okay.
Knock him
All
out.
right. Okay. So you're hiding behind debris in the corner,
Yes.
and you hear about the time when he would turn around the corner.
Right.
And you're gonna jump out.
Yeah.
Okay. You jump out. And it goes. Oh! Roll an attack.
Whoa,
Perfect.
not good.
Okay. Yeah. How are you gonna try and knock him out?
With my club.
With your club? You swing down the club, and he brings his arms up.
Oh
His
no.
big beefy arms up just in time, and it was, hey, Alzim! They're here! The boss was right, Hogan's right, they're here! And the guy goes, oh shit, oh fuck! And he pulls out a bell and starts ringing a bell like crazy. Ding 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 ding.
All right, I'm going to step forward and gut him.
Okay, do a hack and
Oh
slash.
no. We have to kill again.
Not with
That
that
is
gun.
still a 7.
All right.
So I'm still gonna take the pain. To the pain. Well, at least the D4 is coming in handy. That is 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. How much health do I want to give Grumble?
Wait, do you have a similar thing where, like, if you're on a quest, you get D4? Or is
No,
No, it's
fighters are better. I just get
fighters just get
1d4 damage.
That's
And I
fine.
have another one where if I hack and slash an enemy, the next attack against that same enemy deals another d4.
Oh. Wow, that is
You just
very
get to
good.
like stack damage forever. In fact,
okay. You said how
I-
much damage?
six,
Six?
seven.
Seven. Okay,
Seven.
7 is just enough. Do you want to kill him or knock him out?
Oh, I'm killing him.
All right.
Whoa.
The spear goes directly into Grumble's.
I think it's like an evisceration.
All right, you eviscerate Grumble.
Yep.
He goes down to
That
his
big old
knees.
That's
and-
a noisy way to die.
Yeah.
He's screaming.
Oh no! He's holding his gun. He looks up and goes, Batman! And he falls.
This poor bastard.
I know. What a terrible way to go. Grumble was. I mean, he was nobody's favorite, but he was like not. He didn't deserve this.
That guy up top is like, oh no, they killed Grumble! Grumble's dead! No! I should have gone down!
Oh no. This is the worst. Grumble was nobody's
Oh,
favorite, but he
boy.
was like everybody like felt sorry for him.
He was the heart of the
I know.
the group.
He was the poor guy who like
Alright,
had heart.
Quick! There's still one left.
what are you guys doing?
I shout at Led, who's up next.
Yeah, I am going to.
I'm gonna take Grumble's
God,
bell.
what the hell do I have?
You're gonna start
It was
shaking his
yeah, that was a bell on his belt.
Okay.
It'll be how we remember him. Once a year on this
Ah.
day, we shall ring the bell.
Glistening with
Man,
blood.
if only we still had one of those rats. We could tie the bell to its tail and then set it loose.
Oh, it'd be a great distraction.
Ah.
Okay.
That was the fastest I've introduced an NPC.
We immediately killed him. And he was the most important one. He was the one who was good.
He got a name. He got his own voice.
A
And he got a
personality.
spear in the gut.
Wow.
Although that Grumble story had a beginning, a middle, and an
Yeah.
end.
Most NPCs are not lucky enough to have an end. I made
know.
sure his was memorable.
There you go. All right. So can I see this guy who's up at the top of the stairs? Or he's like a couple of-
Yeah, you can kind of see his head poking through the top. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use my old standby cause fear because I don't have a whole lot of. Oh wait, do I still have that crossbow? I do.
With one bolt?
Oh yeah.
I would
bolt
have
time.
just gotten more bolts.
I
I guess I never said that I did that anytime.
Okay. Roll 2d6.
There's
you
11.
got bolt while you're
Yeah,
down.
cool. I'm just gonna take aim and try and pop this guy.
Okay, that's what's it called? The range.
The
one.
volley.
How much ammo is important?
It means that
Is it dexterity?
No,
it is
we
dexterity.
No,
we
great.
need
Means
a
that he can't-
ammo.
He
We
can't
need an
take
ammo
the-
count.
Oh, that's right. It does matter.
Because one of the volley things is you get
Takes-
-1 ammo.
Mm.
So it only tracks ammo when you roll low. And if you choose that thing rather
What sounds
than other
fair? 10?
things.
Does 10
That's a
sound right?
lot.
Yeah.
I think like
Oh shit! A bundle of arrows is 3.
there we go.
Wow.
Oh, but it's 3. It only ticks down when you mess up your roll.
Yeah.
So it's not actually
Yeah,
3
yeah,
arrows.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
3 ammo units.
It is 3 times that you mess up that you choose not to put yourself in danger.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Now I see what you mean by 10 would be a lot.
Okay. Cool. So 3 ammo units. Rolling at -1. Lead is not very dexterous. But there is
Oh.
a solid 9.
Look at that.
All right. Okay.
I'll go ahead and expend an ammo if that's how that works.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's you only lose an ammo when you take that third option.
Mhm.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage, and this is with a crossbow, so it's +1.
Do you want to
Uh,
see? Do you want to hear the options though?
Yeah, so
oh,
I've got him here.
Oh, well then move that over because I.
Yes. So it's let's see. You have to move to get the shot, placing yourself in the danger of the jam's choice. You take what you can get, -1d6 damage. My damage is a d6, so that's not very good. Or you have to take several shots, reducing your ammo by 1.
Okay.
So I will take several shots, but one of them gets him. So this is +1 because it's a crossbow. So there is 3 damage.
Okay.
Oof.
And now I have to reload it before I can use it again.
Okay, so the guy up top, he screams in pain, still ringing that bell, and then you hear the bell go further into the distance.
So he wandered off?
Yeah, he ran
away.
Yeah. Or he threw the bell off the side.
Okay.
You just hear the bell slowly. You hear the dingle and you hear a dingle, a dangle, a tingle, and then nothing.
Wow, he's a skilled beller.
They must.
He's a baller beller.
They might have my family. We must go deep into the keep now.
Yes,
I
Alright.
charge up the stairs.
Yeah, right.
that
to
makes
it.
sense. You know the keep better than we do.
Yeah.
Alzim, you want to deal with these boards?
I won't need to. That's how these guys get out here. They must have torn the rest of them to get there.
No, they went around.
Oh,
Because I remember it took like a couple of minutes.
Oh,
for them
okay.
to get there.
Oh.
All right, we will crash through the boards in classic.
All right.
Hey.
That's
Do I have
going-
to bend bars, lift gates again?
Yeah.
Okay. See if I bounce off again. Okay, not this time.
I thought
so
Alzim was just
that's
going
an
to
8.
crash through.
I know, but it's his fighter thing. Let him do his fighter
okay.
thing.
So I choose 2. It doesn't take a very long time, and it doesn't make an inordinate amount of noise. So something of value is damaged when I break it, and I can't fix the thing again without a lot of effort.
Okay,
You're Howard.
Well, is it?
It's
I don't.
not-
It's
not-
usually the thing you're
it's the
breaking.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's
so maybe there's like
breaking
a
open chest.
tapestry on the wall over there.
Yeah, I was thinking something like that. except
Oh, it's not
the
necessarily something of
tapestry,
value to the person.
but- Yeah.
Yeah.
You crash through.
Oh no, the
The
trophy
boards.
of my childhood
and,
horseback competition.
Actually, I mean,
God,
it
you
was
were rich.
you crash into a bust, and it's a bust of you.
Oh, okay.
It's like a memorial bust
Yeah.
in an alcove right there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's like
on
our
the
son
opposite
who
side
died
of the door.
to.
They put it near the caves, the little things you played there so often. You crash
God.
into it. You hit a pedestal with your bust, and it knocks over, and your face breaks into 1,000 pieces.
I pause for a moment.
Hmm.
Good thing I don't believe in bad omens. Let's go.
All right. So you hear the bell in the distance outside. You're in the keep. So where would you like to rush to?
Okay. With my knowledge of the keep, where would be the most easiest place for them to basically keep my family gathered hostage? Do I have an idea of that?
Okay. So
If they've been-
keeps,
Woken up in the middle of the night.
yeah, keeps are usually something that keeps the villagers safe when there's a siege, right? So all the villagers from nearby would come to the keep. So there's the deepest part of the keep, the center of the keep. Is probably where they would go. Is that where the main hall is? I don't know much
It could
about
be.
keep design. So let's just say it's the main hall because that's a little bit more exciting.
To the main hall.
Okay, so you're Russian. It's safe to assume you're going pretty fast, right?
Oh, we are White Russian.
Okay, so you're opening the doors quickly and you're rushing through the halls. The Great Hall is pretty easy to get to. It's the central part of the keep. You break through the doors and you see in the Great Hall several members of your family. How big is your family and how many of them are home?
So, geez, I don't know. Let's see. Grandma, dad, mom, just one brother, but he's probably off doing things.
Okay,
'Cause
so
he's-
it's your grandmother, your mom, and your dad, and several of the servants are sitting.
And Olga, of course.
Yeah, Helga.
Helga.
Helga's there. They're all sitting up at the main table, and there's a couple of guards positioned at the corners of the room, and there's one inquisitor that's standing near your family, and you break through the doors, and they're all alerted to your presence. The inquisitor turns to you, and this looks like a quite foppish man. He is. Let's see. He has a very thin, twirly mustache.
Oh no!
A long, like a goatee, and He has long, glistening black hair that goes and is braided together and kind of buns up near the top bit up here.
Oh man, I bet he's a devil with a rapier.
Yeah, you see a rapier at his side, and he's wearing like a lighter paladin armor, and has a wonderful black cape with gold weaved into it. He looks at you and says, I thought I would have to search for you, but you all came right into the palm of my hand.
Venetti, you scoundrel! I should have known it would be you who would pick on the elderly and these poor people.
Did you call this, is it Venetti or Vendetti?
Venetti.
Venetti.
You know, when it was harassing the Novavich family, I just simply had to take my chance. There's such wonderful people here, such good stock. And he goes over and grabs the cheek of your mother. Yes. It's about time the black sheet got the wool taken off of them, wouldn't you say?
Keep your
Sheared! It's about time they get sheared.
Okay, I cast Frost Spirit. The old standby.
Okay, alright. We'll jump right into it. No more of this.
No more. Not
talking.
I was gonna shout. What I want to shout.
Okay,
I want to
shout
shout.
something.
Okay.
Keep your hands off my mother, you rapist! He just was like, it's time the black sheep got their wool taken off them.
Venetti will tell you that's rapierist to you.
Rapierist.
This is Sam jumping right into combat, but I was really excited for this guy to be trying so hard for wordplay, get really close, and just after it, always figure out the right thing to say.
It's great, yeah. I love it.
Okay.
Now let's murder him.
Cool.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Oh, garbage. Hot garbage. Alright, that's a 7.
7? Okay, yeah, that's good enough.
I'll just lose the spell.
Okay.
After it's cast. I don't want any more of this shenanigans.
Okay.
So I'm going to say that this fellow is afraid of
His rapier?
yeah, his own rapier.
Okay. Alright. He goes about to draw his rapier and then just throws it away. You fiends turned my famed rapier into a snake. This is devil's magic. And he reaches up towards the he reaches up towards like I guess like an armed, not an armed figure. He reaches over towards one of his knights.
They're in the four corners of the room.
Yeah, he reaches towards one. And then...
Wait,
I think this.
I get to act.
Okay, all right.
I was
That's
hoping
true, yeah.
that he would like do that thing where he tries to pull a sword off the wall,
I was gonna
and then
make
it's
that
like
joke.
attached to a board.
Yeah, and it's like nailed in there. It's like, yeah.
I was gonna make that joke, but I was like, let's not make this villain too jokey.
I will turn my attention to the four guards in the four corners of the room,
Yep.
and then I will address them while speaking to Venetti. What do you mean the devil's magic? All magic comes from the sun. If it is magic, it is the sun's. And if the sun is against you, then you are against the sun. This is not your fight. You see what this man has done? You should turn from this place and not support this evil where he would pick on the elderly and the servants of the highborn.
Okay.
It is not what we represent.
Are you trying to do it?
I am the law.
Oh. Okay, you're trying to show the true authority. You have the true authority
Yes.
in this instance. Okay.
The funny thing is that when you succeed, they do one of three things, which is really dumb. It's like they either do what you say, back away cautiously, then flee, or attack you. So it's basically like it doesn't do anything at all. So
It could do as you say. It kind of breaks down all like.
but it
NPC.
says they choose one.
Yeah.
So
yeah. It just breaks down all NPC reactions to three things, and
but these are
I guess
two
it's
things they
better-
would normally do.
I guess it's better than being like, it's the high boss of the crime lords, and you're like, I am the law, and he's like,
That is true.
better
All right.
better to have at least like an out for that.
All right, so that's
Ooh, that was a
7,
good one.
8. That's an 8. So on a roll of 7+, they choose one. So basically, it's one of these three things.
okay.
Is it Do you get to choose if it gets
No,
hit or
the
not?
GM gets to choose.
Oh,
yeah,
always.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking at this moment it'd be like they're questioning their boss. So they back away cautiously,
Okay.
then flee. Ugh,
Yeah.
I don't want to flee.
See, that's the problem, right? It's one of those things where it's like,
yeah.
as for the player, it seems like it's effectively not an ability at all because they are the things that the GM would choose anyway.
Maybe a couple of them flee. Or like they're
Okay.
unsure, they're just like not going to join the fight.
When you give an NPC an order based on your divine authority plus charisma, on a 7+, they choose 1. On a 10+, you also take +1 forward against them. On a miss, they do as they please, and you take a -1 forward against them. Oh, that's if you roll 6 or less.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes it tricky.
It's weird, right? It's like it's effectively a non-ability.
Yeah.
Or basically it puts it on the burden of the GM to make it so that it seems like it's useful at sometimes, but keeps within the narrative.
Yeah. I'd say they're gonna attack. Yeah, I can see your authority isn't good enough because there is an inquisitor there.
Sure.
So one of the knights throws
Maybe if we kill him.
Venetti his sword, a sword. It's not his sword, so it's gonna be not as good. And then he starts charging right at you, Alzim, and the other 4 are pairing off against light and lead.